Halo's main man, Master Chief, is a gaming legend. This big green superhero has earned his place as one of the most iconic figures in the gaming scene. Though Halo 5's campaign mode generally didn't have that much Master Chief in it, you mostly played the role of Spartan Locke. No matter how you feel about the single player mode of Halo 5 Guardians, one thing can be sure. Halo 5 needs more Master Chief. In this video, we will be answering the question, what if Master Chief was in Halo 5 Warzone mode? Now, if you just wanted to make yourself look like Master Chief, I think the best combo is the Mark 6 Regent and the Reaper armor. You'll also want to go with the Legendary Visor. As far as colors, I just put them both to moss. This makes you look pretty much just like the Master Chief that we see in Halo 4 and Halo 5. Though, if you wanted a more classic Master Chief look like the one from Halo 1, you could go with the Mark 5 Gen 1 and the Mark 5 Delta armor. And if you really wanted to kick it up a notch, you could use the Halo Combat Evolved Magnum while playing Warzone. This thing's pretty good. It's a 3-shot headshot kill and ultimately can get you a lot of multi-kills, especially because of its speed boost. The Halo Combat Evolved Magnum is actually one of the most valuable wrecks in the game. In a previous video I did mathematically proving the most valuable wrecks in all of Warzone, the Halo CE Magnum was very high. Not the highest, but one of the best. Of course, we accept no less for using Master Chief's Magnum. Okay, so let's get back to the main point. How do we bring Master Chief into Halo 5 Warzone? Well, it's pretty obvious. We make him a Warzone boss. There are plenty of unique enemies that we can fight in Warzone right now, like Tankmaster Rock, Knight Strategos, Warden Eternal, and even Julim Dama, who was killed in the events of Halo 5. Because Warzone is a simulation, technically the sky is the limit. We could have any number of bosses in Warzone. Hell, we could even fight Commander Palmer. Now, some of you may be thinking that the UNSC would probably never want trained Spartans to know how to kill Master Chief. He's sort of an idol in the UNSC and even the human population. It may look bad to have a simulation of Spartans killing the Master Chief, but if you think about it, the Spartans in Warzone already kill other Spartans and enemy Marines, something that they would never do in combat. Spartans are oftentimes also trained on how to attack enemy vehicles that have been commandeered by soldiers or the Covenant that are from their own faction. For example, there's a set of very annoying Mantis bosses on Battle of Noctis that you must kill. So the UNSC is training its Spartans in a simulation showing them not only how to defeat the enemy, but to defeat themselves should something like that happen. And if you think about the events of Halo 5 and all of the controversy surrounding the Master Chief and how he went absent without leave, it would make sense to have Spartans trained to take him down. Maybe Spartan Locke could have put up a better fight against the Master Chief had he trained in the Warzone to kill him beforehand. Master Chief is a part of a dying breed of Spartans that are far stronger than their Spartan 4 counterparts, so it would make perfect sense for the UNSC to train Spartan 4s to take on their stronger brothers. The point that I'm trying to make is there's really nothing in the lore, especially with the current state of Warzone, that would show that there would be any reason against the UNSC putting the Master Chief in the Warzone. Putting the lore aside, it would be insanely fun to fight Master Chief because he is someone that we have played as for all of the Halo games. But what kind of tactics would the Master Chief use? How would we fight him in Warzone? There are actually no points in any of the Halo games where you fight an AI Spartan, mostly because most of the Halo games you're the only one, you're Master Chief. Now, I'm not a game developer, so I'm not entirely sure how AI programming works, but you could just use Marine tactics and bump him up a notch, give him more accuracy, that kind of thing. It would be cool to see the Master Chief using his Spartan abilities though. While he generally doesn't have Spartan abilities in most of the Halo games, in Halo 5 there are plenty of times where he does use them, though I think teabagging should probably not be a part of his programming. Of course, the Master Chief would be armed with a Halo Combat Evolved pistol because, well, that's the only gun in Warzone right now that is definitely from the Chief, but I think it could also be cool to have the Halo 1 assault rifle. Now, if you don't remember the Halo 1 assault rifle, it was a little bit different than the assault rifle we have now. It had a 60-round magazine and could hold an almost unending amount of rounds. It also fired fairly fast and had pretty good damage. Though I think for the sake of balancing, if we were going to put a Halo 1 assault rifle in Warzone, it should have the same damage and fire rate as all of the other assault rifles. You could make it look really retro. The Halo 2 battle rifle looks and feels like a Halo 2 battle rifle, but is essentially pretty much the same as a regular battle rifle. Its bullet magnetism is kicked up a notch, and it has a pretty helpful scope, but otherwise it's pretty much the same. I think for the sake of making Chief a harder boss though, he should use the Halo CE Magnum during his fight. That makes him a much more formidable enemy. The reason I bring up the Halo 1 assault rifle is if 343 Industries ever wanted to give us a Master Chief themed update, you could put Master Chief in Warzone, do a specific, Master Chief or a classic Halo themed Warzone map, and of course, give us the Halo 1 assault rifle. Maybe even do an addition to the Voices of War pack where you get Master Chief as an announcer. I think that'd be pretty cool. In Halo Reach, we had Master Chief as an announcer in Firefight. Why not bring him back to Halo 5? And bringing back the Master Chief as a Warzone boss also brings in a ton of other possibilities. What if the Arbiter was a Warzone boss? We already have Julim Dama, why not bring the Arbiter? The Prophet's Bane is the Arbiter's weapon, but if you had an Arbiter DLC or even lumped him in with the Master Chief DLC, you could bring in other sort of Sanghelios type weapons. And if you watched my video about how Sergeant Johnson could have survived the events of Halo 3, we could, in theory, bring him back into Warzone as well. Halo Wars 2 just released Sergeant Johnson DLC, and he has a super cool mech. How fun would it be to fight Sergeant Johnson in that mech in Halo 5 Warzone? If the grunts can get a spot in a mech, Sergeant Johnson definitely deserves one. I say these in all of the videos that I do in this series. Warzone is a simulation, and overall, a simulation should be the most fun because you don't have to adhere to reality. It doesn't upset or change any of the lore, so why not do it? Personally, I'd love to teabag Spartan Locke. He took up way too much screen time in the campaign of Halo 5, and I just want to get back at him for it, and I'm sure a lot of you do too. And I think I'd like to teabag Miranda Keyes, just for personal reasons. Please let me know down in the comments section below what kind of enemies you would like to see in Halo 5 Warzone that are not in there right now. I love reading comments. It is my favorite part about YouTube. If you liked this video and want to learn more about Halo, one of the easiest ways is with Audible. Audible is a service from Amazon that offers a massive amount of audiobooks to its subscribers, and Audible is currently offering a 30-day audiobook service. You'll get access to 2 free audiobooks, and yes, all of the Halo novels are on audiobook and available right now. I personally like listening to these audiobooks while online playing some Halo, and of course you can cancel anytime. If you're interested in learning all about the Fall of Reach or a resident expert on what the ladies like, go down to the link in the description and to sign up for your absolutely free 30-day trial of Audible. And if this offer didn't already sound like the most notable thing you've ever heard, the 2 books you get with the trial are yours to keep forever, even if you cancel. So click on that link down in the video description to get your 2 free audiobooks with Audible completely risk-free. I want to thank you all for watching. Please stay notable, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.